3, 2, 1. Right, let's just get straight into this. Like, okay. Managed to dodge that at least. Shit. That's gone to shit already. Oh, God's sake. Right, okay. That was lucky. Damn it, walk straight into that. Okay, right. Choose his thoughts one there. Thinking about something that was distracting me. Oh well. Right. Let me think. Is there something I can do about that? There's something I'm going to just try and sort out. Yeah, I'm just going to try and sort something out at the moment. If I can't get it sorted out within like 10 minutes, I'm just going to leave it. Yeah. Right. Okay, let's continue. Damn it. Yeah, Truce's thoughts won. That thing about that, I was actually getting quite a fair bit of silk. Again. lost focus. I'm not going to blame the obvious problem. I'm not going to make any excuses. I'm just going to get on and keep on going until I do this. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, well that's the... We managed to get to the second phase at least. I'm not going to lose sight of that. For God's sake. For God's sake. can probably get 2 hits in from the top. Damn it. So look at something. I just need to check something. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Right. Okay. So. Intrusive thoughts, bloody one there. Again. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay, just needed to sort something out there. We need to be a bit more defensive with this guy. Trying to do as little jumps as possible when he's doing that. For God's sake. No, for God's sake. See, at that point, it was just bad. That was just bad luck. Well, at least we seem to be getting back into a bit of a swing of things. Despite the issues we had tonight. God damn it. Just lost concentration again. God damn it. Oh, for fuck's sake. I had enough to heal as well. Yeah, that was definitely a case of the, like, the intrusive thoughts with that one. Damn it, should have healed a lot sooner than that. I do realise there is something I can actually do, and that is when I get that down to that last mask, I can use that as like last point of call before using my healing, I think. Trouble is, I've got to use the healing when I can. For God's sake. I'm just going to save that police silk. Oh, fuck's sake. The problem is, I'm trying to think quickly, quicker than I can actually act, basically. So I just don't end up thinking at all. That's the problem. It's like, I think the trouble is the heat has sat in my brain. For God's sake. Heal. Oh, for God's sake, I can't heal now. For God's sake. Damn it, ran into them. God damn it. Christ, he didn't bloody attack me then. See, the thought that occurs to me about the Hunter's Crest is a thought that to just put that on and then just put the bell on as well. The thought that occurs to me about the Hunter's Crest is it does work slightly differently in the fact that the more damage it does without getting hit, the more hits you get without getting damage, it boosts it. But also, I need to avoid getting hit to stop from getting. Well, to avoid losing silk, I need to avoid getting hit. But I also, if I put this crest on, I need to avoid getting hit to boost the power. So it synergizes quite well. I just need to somehow do it. So maybe I'm better using this crest going ahead, because I'm going to be coming across a lot of more bosses that are going to have this dynamic. Let's try this. I may have to just get used to doing this again. For fuck's sake. Yeah, no, this doesn't. The trouble is I'm so used to using that one particular quest, and maybe I can't get used to it. Let's just try and avoid getting hit and just leave the hits in when you can. So I know that sounds easy, but it's not by any means. coming. Again, it gives me incentive not to have to consciously avoid getting hit using this tool, but, well, not tool, this crest. So I need to get into practice of doing that, because I think this will be the better crest for Act 3. Because the more times I avoid... Right, now, dodge. Right, I've got to focus on dodging. So, having a crest that benefits you by doing that is definitely... Damn it! Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Right, just go right, I'm going to just heal again, because might as well do that. I will admit that's one of the advantages of that bloody hit, meaning that I can just get back there quickly without having to basically waste too much time. Right, let's see how this goes. Fuck's sake. Ah, crap. Ah, fucking hell. That went completely fucking wrong. Ah, fuck's sake. I lost focus. And the Juicy Porch won. God damn it. Oh, grief. Ah, damn it. Just 2 hits again. Okay, right. I will admit there's been more attempts with this quest that I have gotten into the second part. For God's sake. Then I get attempts like this, where basically it just lose focus for a split second. Yeah, that was a shit tent. Right, I know why it's not going right, because I'm trying to attack him outright. I need to stay back. Like, again, this is the same cycle I always go through. I always have to remind myself about this. I need to avoid his attacks. Easier said than done, though. If I overthink it, I won't do it. Right, I need to run in, strike him, run out. That's basically what I need to do. Or I just wait for him to come towards me. One of the two. I think the latter may be the better choice. So... Right, okay. I think I've just also realised what I need to swap out for this one. That one is much better for this quest because it means I can go for longer without getting essentially hit with this quest. So I just won't need to use the silk for healing if I dodge his attacks, basically. For God's sake! That's the second time in a row. That didn't go too well. Okay, I'm just going to take a quick break and cool off for a second, and then I'm going to be back for at least another hour. It's going to be shorter than usual, but we'll see how things go. Okay, yeah. Alright, let's try this again. Damn it. I should have waited for that to clear. Yeah, I think even if this is harder to do it this way, I think if every single boss is going to involve, for fuck's sake, if every single boss is going to involve me having to avoid being hit because it just eats into myself, then, like, the fact remains, if I end up using more silks because I'm constantly getting hit anyway, then I'm having to avoid being hit to avoid like being struck. So the only way I can really avoid, I kind of need something else to give me a benefit as well, which is kind of just get hit in. Oh, for fuck's sake! Right. God's sake. Hey, seriously, every single move there I did completely utterly wrong. How the hell can I be... If I can just... Right, I was trying not to get hit there, so let's do the opposite and try and get hit. It's like... Because what I'm doing at the moment clearly isn't working, so let's try the bloody opposite. I thought he was going to fire that other attack off. I'm just wondering if he's doing that arc attack when he's a certain distance away. I did just notice something there that I think was a clue. I thought he was going to jump. I thought he was going to do that arc attack when I was really close, but nah. He's going to jump? No, he's not. He's going to fight. He's going to do that. Damn it. I'm trying to predict what he's going to do next, because I think that's where the problem is. I don't know what attack he's going to do next, and therefore I don't know how to avoid it. I don't know. At this point, I'm just trying to... There we go. Heal. I'm going to lose all the silk. I might as well bloody heal anyway. The problem is with that attack is just... I don't know. I just don't know how to respond to that fucking bomb. It's just... Well, that was a fucking thing. I getting the sense that this is not going to happen this time round. I honestly, considering not even flipping setting the stream to public once it's done, because you know, there's always that one stream though where things go downhill, and then the one afterwards it's immediately a lot better. Like the first one, it's moderately okay, then the second one is always rubbish, and then after that, it seems to get gradually better. So I've got to get myself into the mindset of as long as I can get better than I was the last time. For God's sake, how the bloody... How the hell was I going to ever avoid that attack? I was in the wrong freaking place to avoid that at that point. I thought if I could just absolutely just wail at him, I would actually be able to do that. Right. The first attack he normally does is that one. Then when you above him, he starts jumping up like that. I should always expect him to fucking do that when he does. For God's sake. Oh, I might as well just restart the run again, because that's just not gonna work. Yeah, every single fucking time he does that one first. Yeah, this ain't working. Oh, this ain't working at all. Okay, right, I'm going to just change this quest, because as logical as it sounds, basically going down the route of, like, sometimes you can just be too logical, you know? It just doesn't take into account, I don't know what to describe it, I don't have a word for it, but basically just, sometimes you've just gotten so used to working with something and you know exactly how that timing works with it. Trying to do that other one now would be too much unlearning to be able to do it. So, for fuck's sake. Right, okay. Trouble is, I just don't know how to work out the distances that I need to be. Like, again, a lot of this is just... I hate to use the word vibe, but just a general feeling of this ain't gonna happen tonight. Now, I know that feeling has been wrong in the past, and there's been times when I've not done it, and I felt like I was... Again, it's about expectations. I shouldn't have expected to do this tonight, because when I do, this always... I mean, how the fuck am I supposed to avoid that? Seriously. Or that, for example. For God's sake, he keeps burning fucking... Like... See, that I could avoid. I've just got to focus on, you know what, sod it. This ain't going to happen tonight. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on avoiding his attacks. Because I've got to learn his attack patterns. So I've got to somehow just avoid his attacks. Because I've been focusing too much on actually trying to attack him, rather than just his own attack patterns. And that's where I'm going wrong. I know that's where I'm going wrong. You know, I knew that from the beginning. It's just doing it. Like, there's a gap between doing and knowing something, right? And people who find this easy don't understand that gap at all. I've struggled through a lot of things through life, and I know that gap exists. I've overcome it many times. That's why I'm not afraid of learning new stuff. So, because I know I can do it, that's why. Damn it. If I can at least get... Okay, if I can avoid that attack where he does the arch, if I can keep on avoiding that particular attack and just learn how to avoid that one. Don't try and avoid all of them, just avoid that particular one. I mean, I can, if I avoid the other ones, great, but I'm going to focus particularly on not getting hit by that attack throughout the whole run until they go for this. He immediately does it straight away. He does it a second time. Oh crap. Ah, for God's sake. Okay. Right. For God's sake. Okay, that's twice I got hit throughout that whole run with that particular attack. I'm not even sure I got hit by any other attacks actually, or if I did. That seemed to go better, so let's just focus on doing that again and see if I can do the entire run without being hit by that one attack. Gotta start somewhere with this. Okay, so I think I only got hit by that attack once, I think. I wasn't like really focusing on the number of times I got hit, but I know I got a hit at least once with it. See, the problem is while I know that the general idea of what I need to do, I don't really recognize how to bootstrap the process, how to start learning that issue. Now, I know, you know, if I just avoid trying to get hit. Alright, for God's sake. I'm gonna keep that aside now. Right, okay, I know what I will do along there. Went into old habits again. Old habits always die hard, and noticed because sake, that's... Okay, that, for fuck's sake, was overlapped perfectly, for fuck's sake. Fucking hell, that was close. Ah, damn it. Too close for me to dodge that. Well, if there was a way of dodging it, I don't. Oh, for fucking hell. Oh my god, that... Okay, yeah, that's really bloody annoying, that one was. Again, I tried to jump over him and then he pointed behind him, for God's sake. Trying to work out the trajectory of that arc is not fucking easy. Let's say, we're not going to get to the end of this today. So I think the best course of action is just to treat this as practice runs from now on. For God's sake, that didn't help. Doesn't help that I can't bloody heal it. I'm not gaining any bloody silk. Try to jump over the bloody thing and we'll just end up getting completely scuppered. Yeah, he does that pretty much every damn time. At the first fight. Let's say, just... Oh God, why did I jump then? Let's try what we were saying before, where we just wait for him to attack us and just focus on avoiding that attack. Okay, now it's the... Okay, now I seem to have gotten that one particularly down. Let's focus on the arc attack he keeps on seeming to be doing. Like that. Not the arc one, that's the one with the... One where he's like swiping left and right. Like, using his, like... I don't know what the hell that weapon's called, but using that attack. Sake.
Yep.
Oh, god damn it. Right, okay. So, yeah, that just resulted in me going backwards. So, yeah, that's just on avoiding that part. Actually, forget that. Just focus on avoiding the attacks in general. Not attacking. Done. Oh god, why did I jump? Why didn't I just move away from it? Right. I just seem to be in the perfect spot for it. Like, why did I don't know whether I would have just got hit regardless. God damn it. I get hit once and it all goes to shit, basically. Can't afford to get hit a single bloody time. If I do, I'm just fucking done for. Like... Well, let's just test that. Let's try and come back from basically that. Damn it. Damn it, why did I jump? I don't know why I jumped then. Like, I jumped when I shouldn't have done. I should have dodged underneath him. When he does that jump arc, I need to dodge underneath him. When he does that flipping arc attack, I need to jump over him. And like the over attack where he basically strikes down, I just think I'm not going to bother trying to engage with that attack at all. Not for, at least for now. Okay, right. So I think I'm just going to take a quick break for a second and just cool off for a couple of minutes, and then I'll have another attempt. Won't be able to go on for much longer though. Alright, let's continue this. Yeah, screwed that up completely. But that's probably because I took myself. Well, I forgot the remit that I was trying to do, which is avoid getting hit. Which is generally speaking a good idea anyway. That's how do you get. How do you bootstrap, like, the mindset? It's like, I don't know why it is, and I should know this every time I go to a boss, just avoid getting hit. It sounds easy. It's very easy to say it, very hard to do it. Or at least I find it hard, and I don't know the reason why. I don't know what sets me apart from certain other players, but I've got to somehow figure out how to do this. And just take it slow and steady. Because I can't do it the whole way. So very lucky there. How the bloody hell did I avoid getting hit there? Seriously. Okay, so that isn't. It doesn't take me many attempts to get to that point where we are. Okay, we are at least now getting to the second part. We managed to do it before with certain configurations, but just not with enough health. So. Okay. Intrusive thoughts, one there, unfortunately. I want at least another good run before that, before we pack up for tonight. Definitely seem to be doing better when I just when I spend less time trying to attack them and more time defending. I think that's how you start the process of basically noticing how they're broadcasting their attacks, because if you just focus on attacking them and noticing when they're about to do attack, I don't think it's possible to do both of those at the same bloody time. I've got to start off with just focusing on one thing, which is just avoid their attacks, and then introduce slowly my own attacks in at that point. Basically just observe and just keep on observing for as long as possible, which by extension means attack and avoid being attacked. For God's sake. He's just saying no. Damn it. I wish this stream went better. I really did. I really do wish this stream would go better, but it's when he's like finding those two texts together that I have the most trouble. Noticed it too late. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why did you jump in? sake. I might as well just bloody end it here. Because that was complete doodlum. Right, for the final run, because this is going to have to be the final one, annoyingly. I think my intention is to try and do another stream, hopefully on Sunday. That I'm hoping to do a stream as soon as possible. It may end up being Wednesday. I don't know, but if I can help it, I'll probably do one on Sunday. It is definitely my intention to do one on Sunday for this. Yeah, just because of how poor this stream's gone. Like, I'm going to do another one on Sunday, definitely. But in order to do that, I will have to basically get some stuff done. I will have to sort some stuff out beforehand, basically. So whether I get that done or not, it may have to be Thursday again, but it's just because of stuff at work at the moment. It's like, again, this time, like at this time of, I'm trying to use a phrase that isn't loaded, but basically, because of the way things are at the work, I can't do streams more than one time. I can't do it more than once a week because of the way work is at the moment. I know I'm rambling a bit, but this is kind of because it basically means that the schedule is all over the freaking place. I can only do Thursdays for definite. And even then, they're not super convenient. It does cause problems in places. Not so much at work, but other places as well. But it's the only day when I can fit it in, basically. All the other days I can sometimes do, depending on how my workload is at work. You know? And that is unpredictable, because even if I do my best job at work, there's sometimes stuff that I just don't get told that I needed to know like 5 weeks ago. Like, they never give you enough information, ever. You know? And sometimes it's because I've just copied and pasted it from another document. So it basically means, like, often not, you don't know what the hell they want. Even though they act like it's obvious, because they know the industry like the back of their hand. So to them, it's just all of that's obvious. In the same way that to me, anything coding related is obvious. It's right. So basically, that's software development in a nutshell, especially nowadays with AI. It's like, just because something's text does not mean it's the same thing as a like children's story, for Christ's sake. Just because code has text in it does not mean it's the same as a children's story having text. Just because like AI can write a children's story to the point where most people who aren't paying attention probably wouldn't notice anything a bit more subjective. They probably wouldn't notice any problems until they start looking into it in great detail. But when it comes to something a bit more concrete that acts actual objective requirements, which you may or may not know, AI's crap at it, even now. I've just not been able to get anything of use out of it. We've tried doing the vibe coding, it just doesn't work. That's not just because I'm shit at it either. It's just, it doesn't have enough. There's actual mathematical reasons why, but that's a massive tangent. But right. Let's get this done. Why do I always make that jump? sake. I lost focus for a single second there. I'm gonna start the run again. Just like, sod that. Like, I want to actually do this properly. With no other freaking thing on my mind. Because this has been the issue with this stream. Like, I have not been in the moment today. At all. Which has caused all the problems. Now, some of that is because of the temperature. It's actually been a bit more cooler now, which is probably one of the reasons why I'm finding it a little bit easier. But, let's not make excuses. Right, let's just focus for once. I'm not going to hit that straight away. I haven't really got that many rosaries anyway, so I might as well just bloody wait. Damn it, jumped at the wrong time. Quitting and then going back to bloody bench and bench quitting. I wouldn't normally fucking do this, but that's because of how, you know, this is a outlier, because normally I don't get like this, and I don't know why I'm like this at the moment. I've lost the silk, so I've actually like been set at a disadvantage as well. So how the bloody hell was I? No, I want another go at that. I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that at all. That was shit. The trouble is, I know what it is. I'm putting so much pressure on myself by wanting to have this be the last run. I do it every time, and I know I'm doing it. But I'm still going to do it anyway. And that's the problem. So, at least I acknowledge the fact that it's a problem. So... need to stop oversharing and actually focus on the now, rather than like, for fuck's sake, and just like, I need to start again, just like, okay. Just do something. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We'll just... Right, okay. Yeah, okay, right. Okay. I think we're just going to have to finish it there, because I think we'll just be at this all night. As much as I don't want to do this, I know I've got to just recognise a lost cause when I see it. That's something that I've had to come to terms with before, coming to lost term, like, just to clear the air, because like I have mixed feelings about this stream. It's gonna end up being a shorter one than I want, but I can't afford to go on any longer. That's why I finished now. I genuinely feel at the moment, I know I've gotten to the second and third stages before. The third one, I think I just had so many damn tools on me at the time. I was just able to throw a ton of stuff and I was able to get really damn far in it. This, without a ton of red tools, I was able to get to the second bit a couple of times. So I have managed to make progress, you know, I managed to do it. I know what I need to do. The problem is doing it. And I think the issue is tonight really wasn't a good time to be doing a stream. In the UK at the moment, we've got a heat wave going on, and it's just not been helping matters at all. A combination, I'm not going to say that's the reason for me not doing well tonight, but I think it's just put me in the wrong, well, I'm not going to lie, it's probably put me in the wrong frame of mind. No, it's probably put me not exactly in the most positive mindset. And because of that, I've come into this with the wrong expectations. And because of that, I've acted in a completely unreasonable way. Now, I don't know whether I will keep this stream up or not. I have no idea. At the moment, I don't know how I feel about it. I may just set it to private. I may not. I may just set it to unlike listed. I don't know what I'm going to do. But that's basically what I'm trying to make my mind up on doing. And I'll sleep on it, make my mind in the morning, make my mind up in the morning what I'll do. I may just reduce it down to the most important parts of it, or I could just set it to unlisted for now, or, you know, and just leave it at that. Because I do not feel happy with the way tonight's gone. I'm happy I managed to make some progress. I know what the problem is. I have at least been able to avoid that arc attack more often than not, which is better than I was at the beginning, where I was constantly being hit by it. If I really lock in and focus, I'm capable of doing it, which is an improvement from the beginning of the stream, where I was being hit by it every bloody other time. Again, it's just the same process, and I know this. The problem is, how do you do it for every single boss? Like, I know the process is just avoid getting hit by it, but every time, it's almost like I forget it. It's not even that I forget it, it's that I'm out of the habit, and I think what happens is because I complete a boss, I then, got nothing to flip and do. So I basically go off, try and find another area, and then because it takes me a while to find another boss, I forget that the approach is to just avoid attacking. It's for some reason it's not been internalized to the point where I just do it naturally. And I don't know why it just constantly resets. I don't know whether it's just I'm not used to it or not. I don't know. But I can't lose sight of the positives tonight, where I have actually managed to at least avoid that arc attack more often than not. It's not I'm once or twice I'm getting hit, or just once, but other attacks are getting me more. And if I really focus, I can just avoid being hit. But it's still one-off snipes just get me, and then before I know it, I'm down to low on health. And it's because every time I get hit, I lose silk. That's where the problem is. And I've got to avoid what this has made it clear to me tonight is that in Act 3 at least, especially against bosses like this, and I might as well just get used to it in general, because I don't know if they're ever gonna have this happen midway through a boss, is I'm gonna have to just avoid getting hit full stop and just get random attack. It just seems to be random when I can get an attack in, basically. I know that's the mindset I need to have throughout the whole of the Hollow Knight series. That's the mindset I've had to have, but for some reason it's just not sinking in, and I don't know why that is. I'm gonna have to think about why that sort of thing doesn't sink in, why I keep on making that same mistake, because that is something I need to focus on and figure out why. It's how do I remember every time I come to a boss that, okay, this is what I need to do. It's not just remembering is the wrong word. How do I get into the habit of doing that to the point where it's just instinctual? I've gotten better at it, but it needs to be really instinctual, like breathing almost. Oh, I have to have a think about it. Maybe I just need to breathe more. Maybe I just need to actually focus on my breathing a bit more. Maybe that's what I need to focus on. That isn't to say I stop breathing, but, maybe I need to do a bit more breath work. Maybe a bit of meditation. But anyway, I think I'll just finish it on the more positive note like that and just say thanks for watching, even if it's just for a little bit. And see you next stream. Hopefully I'll do one on Sunday. It's probably likely to be Thursday next time. but I'm going to really make an effort to do one on Sunday. Although I'm going to try and finish it a lot earlier than this. Anyway, see you next time, and good night.